You stated your intentions here about a week ago, saying that you'd like to get on a little bit of a run before the All-Star game.
Yep.
Guys are following your lead there.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's something we've been harping on, is to try to get back into the mix, within this conference. And, everyone else got off to a fast start while we came out like a turtle. And, so we've been forced to play a little catch-up. But, I thought the guys have been really putting together a great run here. And, we got another game tomorrow to finish the weekend strong.
What's been the key in this run here? Obviously defense, but how have you accomplished that?
Well, I think our defense has been solid. I think our penalty kill has been. We gave up a goal tonight, but we're getting timely kills. The one in the third, the back-to-back in the third period with a 5-on-3 kind of sandwiched in between. If that one goes 3-2, maybe it's a little bit different type of game. So we're getting the timely kill, and then our power play, is starting to pick up a little bit. We were losing momentum on the power play earlier in the year.
Yeah.
It was almost at times you wanted to decline the power play. But we got guys that are starting to click here a little bit now.
One of the guys, Brian played a great role on that first goal, but Jon Matsumoto in the right place at the right time. He really seems to add another dimension to your game right now.
Yeah, it's another offensive center. So when we go against teams, you get a choice. You got Cullen, Matsumoto, or Kennedy. Most teams have one shutdown pair, so kind of pick your poison a little bit. And he's another guy. He's got great offensive instincts. Last year he went to the conference finals with Charlotte. So that was a huge trade for us.
I know Michael Repik didn't score tonight, but he seemed to be pretty much all over the ice. He was flying out there.
Michael's been fantastic. I've been watching him up in Florida. The game against Pittsburgh, he was the best player on the ice in the third period. He was a guy who unfortunately didn't deserve to come down, but it was a business decision. But he came down with a great attitude. He came out flying tonight, and he brought us a ton of energy and a ton of chances.
Now, second period kind of have a little letdown there, but Dove kind of saved the bacon there.
Well, yeah, he made a big save there on the back door on their power play there. We gave up 17 shots, but we didn't give up a lot of dangerous shots. I thought we did a good job keeping them to the perimeter, and they were getting wristers off the wings and stuff like that, which kind of the way we protect the middle of the ice will, and the way our goaltending is going, we'll give up those harmless shots.
What is it with the Houston series? They come in here and they wax you, but then you go there to Houston and you play a really tight game and you've won some games there.
You know what? I think sometimes going on the road's a little easier because you're not trying to impress your fans. You're not trying to be as pretty. You just grind it out. You dump and you work and you get pucks back and you throw pucks on net and you just get greasy. And, we're kind of built that way. And when we play like that at home, we have some success too.
So, you get that nice goal against the old teammates there. How did that feel when that puck went in the net for you tonight?
Probably mixed emotions. It was good to get up and get the lead and obviously get a goal, but I looked down and it's one of my best buddies there between the pipes, and I saw on his face he knew he should have had it, so feel bad for him, but it's great to get the win and get the goal.
Now, did you just fake him out or what? Because it seemed like, from his reaction, it seemed like he...
I think he definitely thought I was going upstairs, trying to shoot it high, and just kind of last second I just tried to get it around the defender. I'm not going to claim that I'm good enough to know where that puck's going, and luckily enough it went in, so happy with the goal.
Well, now, you carry the puck well. And it seems like one thing that the Rampage have kind of lacked is that head-manning defenseman. Is that something that maybe you need to do a little bit more of, you think? Or?
Yeah, it's definitely part of my game, but also it became kind of apparent in the last couple of years to play a lot of minutes, and they kind of count on in all situations, so it's not something you can do for 28 minutes a night. I don't think, going up and down the ice. So you got to save yourself sometimes, pick the right opportunities. And, one of the things with me is sometimes I guess I get to do a little bit too much, do a little too many things. So for me, just to simplify, and obviously there tonight I got an opportunity and took it, and it worked out, but I can't count on that all the time.
Right. No, it was a good win tonight, but that second period got a little scary, and Dove really did a great job for you.
Well, you could look at how many games now that Dove has stood on his head for us, and we've had great goaltending, and that's a huge part of why we've gotten wins lately. Obviously, we need to clean up that second period, but overall, pretty good game.
What's the deal with Houston now? you're playing really well in Toyota Center, but you come back here and you just can't seem to figure it out. What's the difference?
I wish I knew, right? Then we'd play them a little bit better, but luckily we're going up there tomorrow, and hopefully we get another win against them, and by the time we see them back here, we'll have it figured out by then.
Now, the coach mentioned that he was hoping that before the All-Star break that you guys would get on a little run like you did just before Christmas, and so far, so good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've dug ourselves in a few holes this year, right? So you're, you can't spend the whole year chasing guys in the standings. We need to make go on a run. We can't just win one here and there. So it's nice to get a few wins. We need a few more and get ourselves up in that playoff spot and something we can hold on to for the rest of the year.
So it's good to have you here in San Antonio. I mean, making a big splash tonight with a goal and an assist. The first goal, just hanging around the net and finding the puck, huh?
Yeah, I'm not really used to playing that spot in the power play, but I mean, kind of learning as I go here, and kind of just happened to be in the right place at the right time after a good play by Bracken and Cully.
Now, how difficult is that for you to make the transition of teams, organizations here?
The last time I did it was during the summer, so it wasn't as big of a change. Right now, still trying to get my life in order, so it's kind of nice. So coming to this team, like they're really welcoming. Really made me feel like a part of the team from the moment I met them yesterday in Houston.
So you just get off the plane and say, "Hey, new team," and start skating with them. Is that how it works?
Well, actually, I was supposed to be in here on Thursday. I kind of found out Charlotte was actually headed up to Abbotsford, and so I had a flight to Seattle, and checked my phone when I landed, and I got traded. So kind of had to say my goodbyes to those guys there, and then stayed at a hotel that night, and then I was supposed to fly out in the morning, and then that flight got canceled. My other flight got delayed.
All the snow up there, huh?
Actually missed my connecting flight to San Antonio because of the delay.
Yeah.
And my luggage was supposed to go to. It was supposed to be in Houston, but then I went to get it, and then they said it was going to San Antonio, but that flight was canceled. And it was supposed to be there in the morning, so I told the guys to go get it in the morning. The equipment guys here, and then it wasn't there, and then it was on the next flight, so I barely got my equipment. It was still soaking wet, and they brought it to Houston. I just met the team in Houston.
Wow.
And then last night I didn't have like a hotel room. So
I wonder, what are the chances, right? What are the chances Charlotte's going out to Abbotsford on the day that you get traded? I mean,
no, it's probably the furthest place I could be.
That's right. Yeah. Well, it's good to have you here in San Antonio. What was your reaction when you heard about the trade?
It was kind of nice, I guess. I guess the Hurricanes organization had soured on me, and I hadn't gotten the memo about it. So it's nice to get a fresh start here. Just looking to help the team here in San Antonio. So it's a great group of guys here. I'm really enjoying myself so far.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about what vibe you get from I mean, you're coming in at a good time. They're playing well right now defensively, and and your skill set really is something that they need.
I mean, I'm still trying to figure out my role here. Maybe like chip in a couple goals here and there, and play well defensively. But no, like coming in here, like I said, like these guys are great. Couldn't ask for a better group of guys. So they really made me feel welcome, and I really thank them for that.